the shoes, taste of the dreams. What I do? Lace up the shoes, taste of the dreams. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, taste.
Entering, still searching pop-up. We are still searching for an opponent. What would you like to do? Continue.
Great color coops. Oh no, I can't be number 2. MVP the league most valuable. They sweet as apple juice. Talking trophies, I done grabbed a few. Can't match this attitude. I wear my heart on my sleeve, please. I move like the wind, can't catch this breeze. Freeze. Stop you in your tracks. There's not no priest.
Opponent is ready.
W's like Tupac used to throw up. Forget it, might as well forfeit. Your team shouldn't even show up. What you wanna be when you grow up? They used to ask me. Naturally, I chose an athlete. Competition never matched me. We ain't go together like camouflage and polka dots. Focus on your position, just know your spot. Sure, don't stop. It's a long season. They planning on winning for the wrong reasons. Trying to get my number retired. Can't let these frauds beat us. I figured out the recipe. Never let opponents get the best of me. I'm focused on my legacy.
Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good. We don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming.
We are just about 9 miles from downtown Manhattan as EA Sports brings you to MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford. A few moments ago, the crowd here was on their feet as their beloved Jets made their way out of the tunnel. They're ready to go. We're ready to go, and it should be a good one as those New York Jets get set to face off with the Dallas Cowboys. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Right there, 54, right there, 54.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. Give him 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. Well, one unit I know you want to watch is that offensive line. If they keep clearing holes like that, it could be a long night defensively.
No doubt about it, because when they are in sync, as we're seeing so far, well, that continuity is there, and you can see that they're playing off of each other while controlling the defensive front linebackers. You're exactly right. It could be a very long night for the defense because someone's going to run for some big yardage.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Pass on target, Prescott to Cooper. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. This is Elliott. Oh, Elliott going to be hit. He coughs it up, loose football. And it's scooped up by the Jets. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
The psychology of the game never ceases to amaze me because you would think there would never be a fumble from what we hear from coaches all the time, right?
And how much they practice not fumbling.
Practice it, preach it, talk about it all the time. You would think no one would ever turn it over. Yet they are humans out there running around, and we just saw another one.
Opportunistic by the defense. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. He'll get about 4 as he's past the 35 to the 38-yard line. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the first. An effective 7-yard 3rd down conversion.
Well, when we go back to our conversation with the defensive coordinator, that type of a play was not a surprise to him. He expected trickery in this game, yet somehow his defense, they still took the cheese and got caught in the mousetrap.
A first down throw, Darnold. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Didn't have a receiver open downfield, and as it turned out, couldn't even find his outlet man because of the coverage. It was way too tight, unable to find anyone open.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Back to throw, Darnold. Buying time to his left. And Anderson's got it. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 12 yards there and a first down.
On any given pass play, you never know exactly where your exit points are going to be. On this play, it was flushed to his left, still on the run, able to accurately throw the football for a nice first down.
Alert 3, alert 3, alert 3. Watch twist, watch twist, watch twist. Twist, twist. Hey, ready. General West.
And now with the play clock winding down, Adam Gase says, let's take a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Check Mike 54. Mike 54. Hey, that QB's trash. Let's go.
A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. 10 yards is the pickup, good enough for a Jet first down.
Well, that play looks familiar because we saw them working on it in practice this week. And for a lineman trying to block on this play, they love when they get the defense moving in one direction. And when they try and change directions, it's a lot easier to pick them up and ward them off.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
Let him know, let him know. Let him know, let him know.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from MetLife Stadium. The Jets with the football here. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here. To throw is Darnold. Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
It would be a very makeable field goal try from here, but instead they're going to go for it.
2 jet bombers, 2 jet bombers. You gonna see me in your nightmare. Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. Undercrunch, undercrunch, undercrunch. Check 50, check 50.
Now the Jets going to use the 2nd of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The field goal unit's going to stay put on the sideline. They're going to go on 4th down here. They snap it. They're going for it. Here's Darnold. He finds his target. It's Crowder. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on 4th down to bring up 1st and goal.
Here we go, here we go. Shift, shift. X3, 218, chop it. Hey, lady. 5-4, Mike, 5-4. Hey, Alpha. Hey, keep it up, keep it up.
Again, Darnold. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. Demaryius Thomas, the intended receiver, but it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
Push him back.
Throwing again is Darnold. And caught by Thomas. Touchdown, Jets. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. Fielded about a yard deep.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
We always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
7 yards there and a first down. Now Prescott. And this is caught by Witten, the tight end. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. An excellent pickup of 20 yards. First down, Prescott. Completes it to Jason Witten. And down inside the 15 he goes. It's a gain of 12, and the Cowboys pick up the first. And again, it's Prescott. Seems as if the passing attack's starting to heat up a little bit here in the second quarter.
You can sense and you can see the momentum because now they're reading their patterns downfield, they're understanding the coverages, and they're finding the open holes in the defense.
And this is going to be intercepted. Marcus May with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Coming up at halftime in a little less than 2 minutes, we'll send you to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman is standing by. He'll have highlights and analysis of this first half. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. Now Bell. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
54, right there. 54, Mike.
Let's pick it up. It's our time, guys. Our time. Let's get off. Let's get off the field.
Now Darnold. Caught by his tight end, Wesco. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down. Darnold now 7 of 10 here in this first half, and he's got a 1st and 10. This is Bell. Jeff Heath, the one to bring him down.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size and these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half. Maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
This one caught by Crowder. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as it'll come with 36 ticks to go in half number 1. Throwing here on 3rd down, Darnold. And he's got a moonwalk. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The Jets going to go ahead and use their final timeout as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10.
I'm letting you know right now, you better break. You go tight. You got tight. You got tight right there. Man,
54, right there. 54, Mike.
let's go one more. Bang, 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 bang. 80 weapons.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5. So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. The shotgun snap for Darnold. He's got Herndon, his tight end. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. That'll be a gain of 15 yards. And that'll bring up a second and just about a few inches here.
Check, walk 54, walk 54. Come to work. We won't.
And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. Jamison Crowder, as the first half is winding down. And the Jets will extend their lead. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line.
At their own 17-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points. Get that 0 off the board. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. And he's going to get this to about the 20, but that is well short of what he needed. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. And the Jets set to receive this third quarter kickoff, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in the second half.
Let's go, boys. Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think that they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they feel like they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better or not.
We'll find out. The throw over the middle, taken in. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 16 in the Dallas first down. A first down throw for Prescott. That's complete to Cobb. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. Prescott yet again. That is caught. It's Cooper for the Cowboy touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown pass as his guys are back within a single score. Extra point by Marr, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. Boy, it's only a 1-score game. Third quarter, mind you, but they're going to go for the onside kick right here. And the Jets have got it. I know they're down, but starting the third quarter there with the onside kick, what'd you think?
Well, I think that they're looking at it as we may not have as many possessions in this game as we want. There may be that sense and that feel that they've got to go ahead and make something happen, steal a possession, try and steal some points, and get themselves right back in a position to try and win the game.
Check, watch 54, watch 54. Team spill.
That's your best bet, you bum. That's your best bet, cowgirl. That's your best bet.
Very little there. He might have gotten a yard. Yeah, I think he got a yard to the 41.
Tough first half for him, unable to put up the numbers he's used to producing. But with a guy like him, you and I both know it just takes a couple of explosive touches for him to make an impact on this game and on the stat sheet as well.
Darnold off the play fake to Bell. That's complete. It's Bell. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37.
I know most of the time when the ball's in the air, you're thinking wide receiver, tight end, but running backs, they can be a big part of any passing offense nowadays.
Play action. It's Darnold. Flush to his right. Found his target. It's Anderson. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 25 yards that time. And the young buck showing that ability, that agility to dance outside of the pocket, complete the deep ball.
And don't think for a second that the coaching staff didn't have their heart rate accelerate a little bit there, right? Anytime you have those young quarterbacks and they get outside of the pocket, you're just hoping that they make good decisions because so many things can happen that can go wrong when you throw it downfield like that. He got away with it there and in a big way.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12.
And for a second straight play, that Cowboy defense gets him to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14.
Watch the run, watch the run. Kill.
From the shotgun, it's a give to Bell. And they get to him quickly here as he's stopped right around the 13. Give him 3 yards there as that'll take us to 4th down. Now, they struggled to get him rolling on the ground in the first half, and that's sort of continuing here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, but I don't think it's time to abandon the running game. I would say keep feeding the horse, and I believe it'll eventually reward them, especially as we get deeper in the game.
So the drive stalls out inside the 15-yard line, but they do get 3.
And I've talked with enough players nowadays that when they have these types of kicks, that no one says to their guy, hey, that's just like making an extra point, piece of cake. Because the extra point is not a piece of cake anymore. But kicking a field goal from that distance, just give him confidence and let him knock it through.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go too.
Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off by Brian Purdy.
Get you another onside kick,
Get
you another onside kick.
45-yard line.
Well done. Get you another onside kick, cowgirl. Cowgirl.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
I'm here all day. Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship. Watch the ship. Red 80. Check. Here we go. You draw quarters. Night, sweetheart. Check. Crunch. Red 80.
After the interception, here's Darnold. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this 3rd quarter of play. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Jet football as they've got the lead here, and we get set to begin quarter number 4. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
I'm coming after you. Red 80. Shit. Greystone, travel.
Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a 3rd and 11 situation.
54. Mike 54. Watch the curl. Hey, lady. Check 24. Hatchet. 36. Motion.
Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. Herndon's got it complete. But he is out of bounds inside the 35. That's good for a Jet first down, a gain of 13.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You just go ahead and play.
Darnold now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Watch the twist. Watch the twist.
They'll try the right side with Bell. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Here comes the ball.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, let's pin the mirrors back and go.
They'll go again with Bell. The 2nd down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. And the trend continues here in the fourth like it was in the first, second, and third. He's had nowhere to run.
And you're probably thinking to yourself, why do they keep feeding him the football? Well, they trust him first and foremost. They do believe that over time he might actually pop one of these runs. But bottom line is he takes care of the ball well for them, so they'll keep handing it to him.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Darnold. He gets it to Thomas. And he'll get this one
Good
down.
job, Bone. Yeah, quit. Quit, you sucker. Quit. Weak ass cowgirl. Quit. Get him out of here. You thought you knew what I was doing. Get him out of here. Dude, trash. It wasn't for Madden.
Attention.
Get him out of here.
Has conceded the game. Exit game.